super different.
Okay.
I mean, in AZ, it's like a war zone between parkour crews, you know, like b-boy crews. But out here, everyone's cool. We accept everybody. We're all free thinkers. And AZ is kind of closed-minded, I have to admit. A lot of people close off, you know, themselves to other crews because, you know, the way they act and present themselves. And I just think like it would be way better if we all work together and get things done that way instead of like, you know, trying to push each other off from one another. It's a matter of time and mindset, I have to say, because there's some people in the community that are they just don't want to participate at all, and there's some that do, and it's taking time for them to contact other people and for that to happen. I've done b-boying, you know, I used to do extreme sports like BMX, and I used to trampoline back in the day as a kid, and you know, what else have I done? I just, you know, climbed trees as a kid, like that. Flashback.
Yeah. Flashback right there.
I mean, the truth is that as a kid, I've always loved climbing things, and we used to play tag, and we used to evade people, and I used to live in the ghetto, so the thing was we used to play cops and robbers. Like, in the crummy areas, you living on welfare, you drinking like powdered milk, you know, like you're surviving off of school lunches and breakfast every day instead of going home for dinner.
Okay.
And it was, you know, we had to use our imagination instead of using iPods and video games like these kids have nowadays. And it was just like, it was me being free and just being myself, being one with nature and using my imagination.
Okay.
So when I got into parkour, you know, I was like, it just came real natural to me because I was pretty athletic and I used to, you know, I was really into sports. And it was just like the best alternative to sports and best alternative to b-boying, because it's like they do have sometimes a closed-minded culture. Everyone's trying to be an alpha male, and I'm like, how come we just can't all get along? Rodney King, you know?
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's what people have. Like some of the traceurs here in San Diego, they're just really natural at it. They had no sports background, they had no background in martial arts or tricking or b-boying, and they are so proficient at free running and parkour just by doing it. And there's some people, you know, that are learning in the learning process, having a learning curve, and we have like people helping out each other right now. And in Arizona, I feel as if you want to learn parkour, you have to go somewhere, you have to go pay somebody, and it's just like, you know, at the same time, it's a good way to learn because you're more into it. You're like, oh, I'm paying, I'm learning now, you know. It's like going to school, going to college. But out here, people don't really have that mindset. Well, I'm a sports fanatic, and I love when people compete. But the thing is that I hate how people think competing is wrong because it takes away the essence of what they're doing. It's because we're not trying to prove who's better and who's, you know, the best at doing something. We're just trying to show off our skill sets and show off to the community what we could do and, you know, at what caliber and degree we could do it with. And it's a lot funner when you have that, you know, a nemesis or a rival that you could do it against with. And it just pushes you to get better and better.